Welcome back, trainers, and before we get into Samurott with Waterfall this time, that's right, we're going to take a look at that, I want to show you how busted Go Battle League is currently. I mean, it's always seeming to have some sort of problem, but today it was extremely bad. Check this out. We're trying to hit our charge move here. We couldn't hit it. That was happening today constantly. I'm going to show you a few examples because it pisses me off. I don't feel like siphoning through all of it. Another example, going back to the same one that we just saw, I have two of them looped around here. So basically what's happening is you can't tap. Now, initially went on Twitter and asked, is there a new bug that people can actually activate this and make it happen? I'm not going to put it on the trainers. I'm just going to say it's GBL right now. Pretty much, okay? That's pretty much it. I don't want to start blaming people, this and that, but it is very suspicious. And if you are experiencing that, just know you're not alone. There you go. It's happening to me too. Guess what? I went for 2 sets, 0 and 5, because I couldn't hit freaking charge moves at key moments. And it's so odd because, and that's more of the reason why I'm thinking, is this some sort of an exploit? Is because it's happening right when I need it to work. At the most crucial moments where I need to hit my charge move, everything's timed perfectly, and then magically, I can't hit my charge move, and all of a sudden they win in a situation where I should have won. Okay? So that's why I'm getting this like vibe of, is this an exploit? So Samurott, we took a look at it yesterday with Fury Cutter, Hydro Cannon, and Mega Horn. Now with this team that I'm going to be using with Roserade, Community Day moves, Bullet Seed, and Weather Ball, as well as, this is not a Community Day move, Leaf Storm, and then Typhlosion. We're going to go with Typhlosion because I don't want to use Charizard again, kind of, switch it up a bit because we did use this team yesterday. You're going to be extremely vulnerable to dragons, just a little heads up. So you may want to put Blizzard on your Samurott. Now, another thing here about that is Waterfall is kind of slow to charge, leaving you kind of vulnerable out there. So if you do that and you do run this team, maybe you want to go with Fury Cutter, okay? Just a little heads up to give you a little bit more of an edge to take out those dragons with the Blizzard to charge a little bit faster. And also, Typhlosion is kind of a deterrent to dragons to some degree, unless you're going up against Kingdra, in which case you have Roserade to hit it with Leaf Storm, some okay damage there. Blast Burn hurts everything, right? Let's get into the commentary here. Met with an Abomasnow, non-shadow here, so we're kind of going to be doing super effective damage to each other. Here's the thing, though. We have Bullet Seed, so it's not very effective. Unfortunately, if we had Poison Jab, this would be a different situation. So they can let the first Weather Ball go through. Well, we're going to have to kind of shield this up because of their Powdered Snow is also doing a ton of damage at this point. Half health already. So we're going to unfortunately let this go through. Come in with Typhlosion here. We wanted to get one shield from them. If you're thinking, why did you shield it up when they're just going to beat you to the charge move? Well, I had them kind of use up that energy. At this point, we're going to be able to farm. They're going to be swapping. There you go. We have a bunch of energy on our Typhlosion ready to go. In comes Samurott here. Now Waterfall, let's talk about this. How did I like it compared to Fury Cutter? Well, there was definitely points where it was just putting in work and I needed that quick move Waterfall damage, like when I was going up against, say, a Crobat or something like that. But I feel like Fury Cutter is still going to be a little better because of that fast charging. You be the judge here. It's very circumstantial. They're both pretty good. Really depends on the situation. But at the end of the day, I feel like Fury Cutter is the way to go. All right, so back into the commentary. Bring in Typhlosion. Hitting that Blast Burn here. I think we're going to lose this one, right? Earth Power. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we take a loss there. Good game. All right, moving on to our next opponent. And Samurott, though, in general, I like it. Okay, it's definitely pretty good. So we're going to be swapping into our Typhlosion, into that Charizard. They're going to be bringing in a Lugia here. Yeah, this thing is extremely tanky, as we all know. But look at that Blast Burn damage. Blast Burn takes no prisoners, okay? We got to love it. So we will want to shield this up, seeing that we have all this energy built up here. We will be able to get to another Blast Burn before they can get to a Sky Attack, I believe. So we'll be able to get this one off. Oh, they're going to let it go through. Bring in the Charizard, okay. Like I was saying, Blast Burn takes no prisoners. So let's go ahead and hit this on the Charizard. Maybe we'll get a shield. And we do. They know it hits hard. They're like, nah. So they do have Fire Spin for their quick move. They can't necessarily farm us down. So they're going to go ahead and go Dragon Claw and take us out. In comes Samurott, of course. They're going to be swapping into their own Samurott. Okay, very interesting. Nice. They have one shield left. We have to call this. Are they going to go for Blizzard? Let's shield it up. Mega Horn. Okay, well, that's still going to do a lot of damage. We're building up an extra energy here. Going to go for the Leaf Storm. We're kind of in a jam here. Can we get to it? Fantastic. Now, the problem is we're going to be getting farmed down with, the other Pokemon here, and our attack has dramatically been dropped. Charizard, but here's the thing, they throw. Okay, that's sounds good to me. If they would have farmed down, yeah, they could have won. Well, I don't know. So Blast, I think we're still looking pretty good. They definitely would have had more energy. So we're just going to go for Hydro Cannon here and take the win. Looking good. All right. So a situation like that where your Waterfall is just doing a lot of damage. But at the same time, if you're going up against something that's weak to water, if you get to the Hydro Cannon, eventually you're just going to win, right? So anyways, next battle, we're met with the Magnezone. Very good lead. They're going to be swapping to catch it with the Gyarados. Nice catch. Nice swap. We're going to go ahead and build up a little bit of extra energy here. Well, we're going to stay. Yeah, because we kind of need to, right? We have the Typhlosion to handle it. So, we're going to get that off. We get a shield. That's unfortunate. That's fine. We can go ahead and swap. Bring in Samurott here. Crunches, going to do some damage, no defense drop. Great. And we're just going to go for the Hydro Cannon because Gyarados is just squishy. All right, great. And let's just hope we survive this. Actually, no, we will definitely survive this. All right, just a Hawkatail. Great. So they have used a shield up. Coming in here with the Magnezone, and I'm just hoping we can get to this beautiful. So Electric doesn't resist water, so we're going to be doing a lot of damage here. Oh, or we're going to get the last shield out of them. So we have Typhlosion and Roserade. Both of these can do some good damage. The better option would probably be Roserade because we can take this charge move. All right, it's going to be a mirror shot. Now, Typhlosion can as well, but if they go for a wild charge, well, that's going to be doing a ton of damage because it's neutral to fire. We're going to shield this one up because we're getting a little bit low. I'm going to go for the Weather Ball, and I think I swap after this. I don't remember. Yeah, we swap, and they do as well, and they have a Politoed in the back. Okay, so is this bad or good for you? I'm going to let you answer. It's good. All right, it is good for us because we're going to be able to get to the Solar Beam. Letting that first one go through, knowing we can survive, and then getting to the Solar Beam, which is going to one-shot the Politoed. So satisfying. Goodbye, Politoed. Bye. In comes the Magnezone with energy. It's going to go ahead and throw it here, which is going to be a mirror shot. Not very effective. And then the invisible Incinerate is taking them out. Looking good. Into the next battle here. What are we going to see? A Poliwrath. Now, I've been contemplating taking away Leaf Storm for Grass Knot because Leaf Storm is so punishing when you use it. At the same time, it is so strong. But Roserade's attack is so good. Having Grass Knot is almost... it's not doing the same damage, but... you're not going to lower your attack like that, so it just may be beneficial to have it. So just a little heads up if you're wondering. I saw a question about that. Yeah, it's going to be good. This was a miss swap here because of Thunder Punch. I was like, oh crap. All right, so for some reason I go Mega Horn here. I don't know. I should probably just went Hydro Cannon, whatever. So we definitely need to bring in Roserade here. Now I'm fearing Ice Punch. I'm really hoping that they have Dynamic Punch and Scold. And no, they do not. They have freaking Ice Punch. So I think we're going to have to shield this one up. We do not want this Roserade to go down yet. We have a ton of energy. We need to bait them here. Let's see if we can do that. And I think they're going to swap into a Scizor. Okay, so this. All right, it's just a crazy battle, right? Because now, well, they're so weak to fire. But at the same time, when the Poliwrath comes in, it's going to be a little dangerous. Dynamic Punch is going to take us out. So I'm thinking, okay, what can I do here? We need to get their shield. All right, beautiful. So Roserade's going to be able to come in here and Leaf Storm. I don't even remember the energy, though. Oh, boy. I wasn't paying attention. So we're getting that off. Okay, that's great. So now all we have to do... all right, they're going to throw their energy. We come in here with Roserade, and I think we're just going to go Weather Ball. And, all right, just a quick move. Okay, fantastic. Taking the win there. Looking good. Poison Jab or Bullet Seed on your Roserade. It really depends. It's very interesting. Next battle, we're met with a Bravery. I was like, wow, that's a brave trainer to enter GBL with that. And... they had a good lead, so let's see if we can pull this around. Swapping into Typhlosion here. They're going to go for a Rock Slide, which is super effective. Good thing we shielded it up. Swapping into a Lapras. Going to go for the Blast Burn. Tempting to go for the Solar Beam, but they could shield that up as opposed to hitting 2 Blast Burns here. They let it go through. Okay, we could have potentially one-shotted that thing, I think, right? That's okay. Going to continue on here, getting that shield. One shield. Do we shield this up? We let it go. And it's going to take us out, unfortunately. Bringing in the Roserade. Building up a little bit of extra energy here. We're going to go ahead and take out the Lapras unless they want to double shield it. They're letting it go down. Bravery comes in. We're going to swap into Samurott immediately here. And I'm feeling pretty good about this. It's just a question of what do you have in the back. We'll go ahead and see in a moment. They're using the last shield on the Bravery here. We're shielding this up, expecting a Brave Bird. Rock Slide Brave Bird, right? There it is. They're going to retreat into a Crobat. Now, here you go. This is one of those examples where having Waterfall was... a good thing, like absolutely amazing. because Fury Cutter is so resisted. That extra waterfall damage is helping us out because check it out, we're able to... Oh, okay, well, that's still good because what would have happened if we're not able to have a double KO with the waterfall? Fury Cutter wanted to take him out. They would have farmed us down. Roserade came in. They would have taken us out. Bravery would have just handled it, right? So Waterfall, good in that situation. Next battle, we're met with an Excadrill. They're swapping into a Mandibuzz, farming up a little extra, and then swapping into Samurott. All right, so let's see what happens here. Interesting matchup. Megahorn. Now, here's the thing about Megahorn. We have it on here, right? But we did have Blizzard when you took a look at the stats in the beginning. That's because towards the end of the battles, it connected. It's something snapped in my brain. I was like, hey, you know, Blizzard, you know, that's coverage for your biggest weakness, Dragon. So, you know, my last couple of battles, I swapped it. But as soon as I did that, that's when the lag really kicked in. Restart your app every set, all right? Back out every battle. Not out of the complete, like out of the app. Just out of Go Battle League and then go back in. This Go Battle League is so junky. What's wrong with Niantic? No wonder they didn't feature me in the video because I'm so vocal about these things that they have going on. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? Fix your damn game. Stop putting out stickers, for crying out loud. Fix the clothes in the avatar shop. You know, when you put on clothes, how they overlap each other. Well, at least in a broken way. In an absolute broken way, like some of the combinations of clothes just look like garbage. Like, what's going on here? Is this like an amateur app? Was this programmed by people in their basement or by a multi-million-dollar company now? You know? Anyways, we're taking out that Excadrill with a Leaf Storm. Satisfying. Into the next battle, we're met with a Nidoqueen. Not entirely safe here, so we are going to go ahead and swap in a minute, I think. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, this is the one. We're going to let this go through, go for Leaf Storm. And if they let it go through, we're going to swap. Actually, we're going to swap no matter what. Yeah, this is a no matter what swap here. So bringing in the Samurott. Now, the reason why I bring in Samurott, the super effective, like your counter to this, is because we essentially have taken it out. They're going to bring in a counter to whatever they're weak against. In this case, it is going to be an Umbreon. So that's perfectly fine. That's why I did not want to shield it up, and we're good to go. Why did I not go Megahorn? Because everybody shields. But of course, they're not going to this time. Now, this specific trainer, I don't know if they were experiencing lag. It was just a laggy game, or they were trying to do the minimize thing. I'm not saying they were, but there's so much crap going on, you just question everything now, right? It's like, well, what the heck is happening? Looks like they were personally running into that crap that we were experiencing in the beginning. So I'm not trying to say that they were trying to do the minimize trick, you know, because we're running into constant Go Battle League errors today, so they're probably running into that. They can't tap. It sucks. What the heck is going on? Fix the game. All right, so we're going to swap into Roserade here, as they do have the Gliscor in the back. We're able to get to the Leaf Storm. This is going to do a lot of damage. It's not going to KO, though. And we're going to have almost a double KO. Unfortunately, they did build up a bunch of energy. Now this, look, here we go again. Here we go with this crap. I thought they were just going to hit me with a charge move. Or I don't know what was happening there. They back out. They're probably so annoyed. So there's another example as to this crap going on and as to why you're losing. You can't hit your charge moves. Again, it's not just you, and don't think people are constantly cheating. Maybe people are trying to use the exploit and just screw up. Look at this. They're just sitting there. That's not, I mean, that's the GBL. Okay. Oh my goodness, folks. What is happening here? Like I said before, I genuinely just want to sit down with Niantic. Not that they ever will, because they don't want to face real questions. They're going to have people with scripts, sponsored people, or people in the media that again have written scripts, questions specifically to ask, to not go off topic about their game. Like like a straight answer, like how come GBL hasn't been fixed? I'm sure that they would give one of their sponsor people that question to answer, in which they will reply with some BS. You know, some sugar flavored softy stuff that's just going to be like, oh, well, we're really having difficulties in the back end. Like, you know what? Come out and say it. Like, just talk to us. You don't have to be like, you know, tiptoe around the situation. If you can't fix it, say it. And then if you really can't fix it, bring in somebody who can. Man. All right, so yeah, I mean that's all I can say about that. As we are taking a look at people quite literally not able to tap their charge moves, not able to tap in general for the quick moves. Let's get back into this here. So we are going to be matched up against a Samurott. We have a swap here going on, hitting us with that Poison Fang. I think we do shield this one up. Yeah, that stuff really starts to add up. Building up to 2 Hydro Cannons here. So a lot of times when you do this, it may deter your opponent from actually shielding up because they know that you're just going to get hit by another one. So just a little heads up. Watch this. Mega Horn, let's go. Blizzard would do the same thing. Look at that. I think Blizzard wouldn't it one-shot, though? Blizzard may one-shot. So we're going to instantly swap into our Roserade or bring in our Roserade and go for the Weather Ball, in which they're going to be catching it with their Typhlosion. That was their win con. All right. Yeah, we're pretty much going to lose this here. I wanted to include it because that was a nice catch, and also I like that Mega Horn on the Tangrowth there. Pretty good. You know, water type going up against the grass is always nice to see those Pokemon that are weak to it actually take them out with a one-shot. So they're shielding it up, and my only option at this point is to shield this Blast Burn up myself. They do have Shadow Claw, so it's a little bit of a different situation here. We're getting to another Blast Burn, but this is over. This is over. Roserade full health, but it doesn't matter. If we had ×2 health of this, I think that would still take us out. All right, you got me. Good game. Well played. Into our next battle here, what are we going to see? This was an intense one. All right, so we have Machamp. This is good. Machamp is solid, even in this matchup. Look at the counter. It's like, well, you're doing more damage to me, and we resist it. That's counter for you. So they're swapping after they land that Rock Slide. We're going to go ahead and retreat into our Samurott and keep the energy on our Roserade. Just hold on to it for a rainy day. Let's see what that's going to do for us later. So up against Snorlax here, letting that first Body Slam go through. Going to go ahead and hit him with that first Hydro Cannon here. And they're letting it go. Sounds good to me. And I do believe we will shield this up. All right, so shielding that up. Getting to the next Hydro Cannon here. And I feel like at this point I realize, okay, well, we're going to see a consequence for this. They're going to come in with Machamp and farm us to heck. I'm trying to swap. It wasn't letting me. Did you see that? You were in the animation, Poke, with the quick moves. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go for another Weather Ball here. 2 of them. Figure they're going to shield that up. And another shield. Okay, they're double shielding and throwing energy. That's actually good. They could have countered us down. We had a CMP at that last one, so that's good. So what they did to recover from that is not even tap anything. That's exactly what you want to do. Well played on that end. So, yeah, this is getting a little tricky here. Or is it? All right, so what do? Shield this up. Go for the Blast Burn. As soon as the Machamp comes in, we go for the Blast. But Machamp has higher attack, so what do? Swap the catch. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. They do have another one. They're using Rock Slide. You like that? Tastes good. Hey, we survive and get off the Blast Burn. That's why I said this was going to be an intense battle. Barely winning this here and taking the win. All right, good job of my opponents, and it was a close one. All right, that catch was what we needed to win. Next battle, we're met with a Galarian Stunfisk. It's about freaking time we have this. So every Pokemon on our team can handle this. All right. So the Typhlosion is obviously going to be taking super effective from all the charge moves, but also dishing it back with the fire. We're going to swap into Samurott to absorb this Earthquake. Yeah, like that. Yeah. They're bringing in their Machamp, which is Shadow. We're going to go for the Hydro Cannon. It's going to do a lot of damage. Will we get a shield? Yes, we do. They cannot afford to let that health go down right now. All right, so what do? Go in here with Roserade? Yeah, just maybe we don't want to absorb this. Maybe it's a Rock Slide. So we shield it up. Yeah, Rock Slide does a lot. Shadow Machamp, like we discussed, like we all know. It's like asking the question, what does water do? Well, it hydrates you. What does Machamp do to anybody? A question to anybody who's played any GBL at all. Well, it destroys things, right? So they have a Sylveon on the back. We certainly could have just stayed there with Roserade, but I just felt the need to just swap this in here and have a little fun with Typhlosion. Let's get it. All right, so Blast Burn 1, and we let this go through just because. So anyways, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you're not encountering a bunch of this garbage lag and nonsense, and it's not really cheating, I don't think. It's just the GBL is busted. Thanks for watching, and take care.
So you're finally here! Fantastic!